So, to understand and run loyalty programs, you first need to be clear on what loyalty means in your organisation. When your organisation talks about loyalty, do you mean transactional loyalty or emotional loyalty? Crucially, how is loyalty measured? And what KPI are you using? Net Promoter Score or something else? To save yourself a headache further on down the line, ensure all stakeholders are working from the same definition from the outset. Next, establish your benchmarks. You don't need to be too hard on yourself here. There's no need for small retailers to compare themselves to the likes of Apple. And be wary of public benchmarks. You never know the background to these or how they've been compiled. It's usually wise to consider creating your own benchmarks. Next, segment customers. You'll need to track these segments over time, looking out for movement and changes in customer behaviour. And when monitoring segments, work out customer cycle time to determine how long your monitoring and review phases need to be. If your goal was around improving loyalty over a specified time period, review loyalty and nothing else. It's also important to avoid separate teams working towards conflicting metrics, such as acquisition at the cost of loyalty, an easy mistake to make. Inter-team goals should align and ideally be unique to keep things relevant. That said, I've heard of companies swapping goals between teams. It makes things more interesting and reminds people they're working towards the same thing. You'll know what's right for your organisation. Clearly, key to all of this is data. And to get that data in the first place, you need time. Before checking results, ensure enough time passes for potential patterns to emerge. This is exactly what the worldwide energy company Rosneft did. In fact, after introducing a loyalty card scheme and seeing no results from it, they actually went back to their data and properly analysed purchase history. This let them identify what was actually driving customer loyalty and allowed them to adjust those things within the programme itself. They let the data do the talking and they reaped the benefits in the process.